Hello, my name is Alzonia Shalise, and I am the owner of Pearls and Black Clothing brand. And I help victims of toxic and narcissistic abuse overcome their circumstances by teaching them the power of possessing a positive mindset. And today's episode is coming to you from a very frustrated part of my day. And this is a public service announcement. Stop allowing people who are doing absolutely nothing with their lives try to hold you accountable for any dreams that you're trying to pursue. Because I find it very easy for someone who sits around watching TV all day or sitting around on a park bench all day and are in the same position that they were in maybe 5 years ago, see you trying to accomplish something, and you're sitting there doing everything you possibly can do to bring your dreams into fruition. You're posting, you're advertising, you're getting mentors, you're taking classes, you're doing master class groups and doing everything you can to possibly get to level 10, and they're at ground zero, but they have all these reasons why you're not succeeding. Did you do this? Did you do that? Or why won't you do this? Or why won't you do that? You're not looking at the bigger picture and everything. And I'm thinking like, dude, where's your bigger picture? Okay? You cannot be frustrated for not being where you want to be or not having the growth that you feel like you should have because of what somebody else said who's not doing anything and has absolutely no intention of doing anything with their life. But they have all the suggestions about what you should do. Disregard that. Don't be hard on yourself according to somebody, I don't want to say lower than you, but somebody who's not even putting forth the effort to even have a dream or have a goal. They just see an opportunity to say to you what you're not doing because it makes them feel bigger. It makes them feel like the better person by telling you you're not doing enough and you should be doing this and you should be doing that when they have absolutely no intention. And then once they say all this stuff to you and get you all up in an uproar, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go back, sit down, grab the remote, and click the TV. And now you're sitting there and you can't sleep. You can't sleep. And that's not why I'm still up tonight, by the way. I'm up because I need to study and, yeah, I have issues. But you can't sleep because of what somebody else said about your goals. This is your vision. And if you feel like you are doing everything you can to get to where you want to be, then you stand on that. You stand on that and you keep moving forward. Disregard what they say. As a matter of fact, not only do you disregard what they say, just don't even continue the relationship. Okay? Because you don't need somebody constantly on your back, putting you down. They're not helping you in the business. Okay? They're not giving you suitable advice. Okay, it's just everything that you're doing is not good enough. Okay, so you don't need that. You don't need that. Okay, try to find you somebody who's doing exactly what you would like to be doing, and they're in a better position in that business. Meaning, find somebody who has gone through the trenches and they're at the level 10 that you want to be, and then see if they have the time to talk to you and mentor you and give you some advice on how to get to a level 10. You can't get to a level 10. You can't stand at a level 5 and get to a level 10 by listening to somebody at ground zero. You've already passed that stage. Okay? Always seek to get information and follow information that's higher than you. And it doesn't mean that because they are already there, they have your permission to talk to you rudely or put you down and be negative towards you. No, you don't need that. You can find somebody else who has likewise done the work and they're willing to respect you and to help you move forward. It doesn't mean that you have to open yourself to a toxic relationship. But these people that have nothing going on for them and they want to sit and judge you about the things that they feel like you're not doing enough, and you know you're doing everything that you can be doing or that you know how to do from your standpoint, then you don't need that. Especially if it means you're going to be sitting there judging yourself and judging your progress and putting yourself down, having all these negative Nancy feelings about your business and your success level. If you're gonna have all, you don't need that. You don't need that. Oh, somebody rocking Tupac. I love Tupac. But anyway, do what you're doing. Stand firm on it as long as you know you're doing your best. Now, if you're sitting there talking about, oh, I want to be on a cover of Vogue magazine by next month, but you're sitting there clicking the remote control, what's the next thing on TV, and you're not trying to find a manager or do photo shoots or get yourself out there, then that's on you. That's on you. Then maybe you should be listening to somebody at ground zero. But if you're not at ground zero and you're on a level 5 now, then find somebody who's a bit higher than you to follow instructions from, to get mentorship from. Don't you sit there and judge yourself by somebody else who is not even close to even progressing or moving a step further than they have been 5 years ago or a year, who has absolutely no goals in their life except to put somebody else down and cast judgment. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Because you've been doing good all this time. And you don't get to put yourself down because of what somebody else said. That is not who you are, and that's not who you're going to be. Okay? That's just my thoughts. My public service announcement. Okay? Be good to yourself. Okay? Love hard, live free, laugh boldly. Just be good to yourself and do what best suits you. Even if you have to walk alone for a little while to get it done. Separate yourself from people who are not doing you any good. You don't need that extra weight on your back. Okay? That's just my thoughts. My name is Alzonia Shalise. Thank you for listening.